Hello, my name is Mr. Ryan, and I'm the children's librarian at the Verona Public Library. Today, in the first of my Nature Walk series, I'm welcoming you to fabulous Verona Park, located in Verona, Essex County, New Jersey. Personally, this is one of my favorite places in the world. I love to come here, and this is a fantastic park that I invite you all to come and enjoy. So be sure to check out this video if you're a lover of parks or if you're a lover of your city. Verona Park is a very large park. Sitting at just over 50 acres, Verona Park is the 5th largest park in Essex County, which is comprised of a great number of parks. Right now I'm standing on the boathouse dock. This is one of the beautiful features of this amazing park, and the boathouse dock hosts a number of paddle boats shaped like swans that you can paddle around the lake. People have always loved coming to the park, even before it was formally recognized as a park. This place used to be a swamp, but in 1834, a wealthy landowner in the town of Verona dammed the swamp in order to build something called a grist mill. A grist mill uses the power of water to churn and flatten wheat and make something called flour, which we use for baking. In the year 1920, Verona started to formally acquire sections of the land that would later host Verona Park. They started to build a number of features, including a pedestrian bridge, which you can see behind me. Initially, there was a plan for the Erie Railroad, which owned a large section of the park, to construct rail bridges across the park in order that trains might transcend over the water and cross onto Lakeside Avenue, or the area that's now recognized as Lakeside Avenue. There was a lot of debate over to whether this was okay, and eventually it was decided that the railroad would be constructed elsewhere in order that the citizens of Verona could enjoy a more relaxed atmosphere in their local park. Many of the architectural features today, including the bridge, as well as the walking paths of the park, were designed by the architectural firm of the Olmsted Brothers. The Olmsted Brothers, you may remember, as the sons of one Frederick Law Olmsted, who designed Central Park, South Mountain Reservation, as well as many, many other beautiful local parks, both here and nationally. The park has not one, but 2 beautiful stone pedestrian bridges for pedestrians to make their way across the lake. These are awesome places for photo shoots, for those graduating, getting married, getting engaged, or celebrating any occasions. People love to pose in front of these bridges because they're so beautiful and they're reminiscent of an earlier, simpler time. Verona Park is home to a beautiful 13-acre lake known as Verona Lake. This is a very popular location for spotting waterfowl, such as ducks and geese, as well as for fishing. The lake is usually stocked at least once a year with trout for fishing, and there's also turtles that can be spotted on the water as well. Look at this, friends. Here we have one of our natural, fluffy friends of the park. This is called a squirrel. Squirrels get really creeped when people approach them. Be sure not to approach or touch a squirrel, and also try not to feed them, but they are for the most part harmless, natural friends of the park. Verona Park is home to many beautiful native plants and trees that are even older than you and me put together. For instance, this is a weeping willow, a gigantic, beautiful tree with branches that look as though they're weeping. There are many other trees in the park, such as oaks and maples, and if you're a tree lover, it's definitely worth checking them out. Verona Park is also home to many beautiful perennials, trees, shrubs, and flowers of all varieties that are maintained by the Verona Park Conservancy. Right now, I'm standing in the Children's Garden, a beautiful section of the park situated next to the playground, as well as the tennis courts that is regularly maintained by the Verona Park Conservancy with beautiful flowers of all colors. I recommend walking through this patch of grass, shrubbery, and flowers and picking out all the colors you can see. Right now I can see red, white, yellow, pink, white, and even a little neon green. How crazy is that? As I've mentioned before, Verona Park is home to a beautiful tennis court that's fenced in. This is home to 3 tennis courts. But if you're not into tennis, which is a fantastic game, there's also a number of exercise stations situated throughout the park with monkey bars, as well as other great arm exercise building supplies. Verona Park is also home to a fantastic playground, which is fun for children of all ages. It has all sorts of things you can slide down, climb on, or even swing on, and a great water feature as well. This is a great playground for anyone looking to come in and have some fun and make some new friends. There are many fantastic water birds that can be found along the park. This, for instance, is possibly a egret or a cormorant, although it's a little tricky to see. This is just one of many fantastic animals you'll find milling around the park. You'll also see a number of ducks, blackbirds, orioles, geese, as well as chipmunks and squirrels and deers as well. You're also likely to find a number of insects, including dragonflies, regular flies, and even spiders too. Uh-oh! Behind me to one side, you'll see the water fountain in the middle of the lake. This is an awesome feature, but be sure to check it out during spring, summer, or fall time, as it's turned off in the winter. You'll also see to the other side the architecture of the beautiful Verona Boathouse. This is a fantastic meeting place for events, and it also has a burger shack. In addition, you can see the little swan boats out front, which you're welcome to rent while the boathouse is open. And this is a great way to paddle along and explore the inner lake. There are a great number of other fantastic features Verona Park has to offer, including a bandstand for concerts and a 1.2-mile footpath for getting all your exercise in. We've really only explored the very tip of the iceberg. There are a number of other gardens and awesome, fantastic features to check out, as well as all sorts of wildlife. Be sure to come here in the right season to see all sorts of beautiful monarch butterflies with their orange and black colors, as well as honeybees with their yellow and black colors. The park is also home to a number of festivals that regularly occur throughout the year, and all in all, it's just a fantastic place to while away a day or take your family and enjoy a nice, simple relaxation in the woods. For more information, be sure and check out veronapark.org for all the up-to-date facts and figures, and be sure and check out the Verona Park Conservancy, who have done a phenomenal job maintaining this park and planting new and beautiful flowers every year. That's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the nature walk with Mr. Ryan. I'm Mr. Ryan, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye-bye.